Jenna had always been fearless and adrenaline chaser, the kind of person who never turned down a dare. Whether it was exploring abandoned buildings or hiking through haunted trails, she lived for the thrill. So, when her friends dared her to drive alone down the infamous Whispering Hollow Road in narrow, winding highway steeped in ghost stories and dread, she didn't hesitate. It was just another adventure. Or so she thought. The night she chose couldn't have been more foreboding. The sky was moonless, shrouded in inky darkness. Only the dim beams from her headlights cut through the blackness ahead, casting long shadows that seemed to stretch and twist unnaturally across the cracked pavement. The trees lining the road stood like silent sentinels, their bare branches clawing at the night air as the wind rustled through them with eerie, whispering tones. It sounded almost like voices murmuring in the dark. As Jenna drove deeper into the heart of Whispering Hollow, the road narrowed and snaked endlessly, leading her further from the safety of town. There were no signs of life, no houses, no streetlights, not even the occasional passing car. It was as if she'd entered a forgotten world. Her confidence wavered just slightly as she recalled the legends dailies of travelers who had driven down this same road and were never seen again. Still, she pressed on, determined not to let fear win. Out of nowhere, her car radio crackled to life. It had been silent the entire drive, but now it emitted a faint, garbled voice. Jenna leaned forward, trying to make out the words. The voice was soft, distorted like it was underwater but unmistakably there. Don't stop, ... keep driving. She's waiting. A cold chill gripped her spine. She tightened her hands on the wheel and stepped on the gas. It's just static, she muttered to herself, trying to ignore the sinking feeling building in her gut. But the further she drove, the worse it got. Shadows seemed to dance just beyond the reach of her headlights. Shapes flitted across the road, vanishing before she could focus on them. Her imagination was playing tricks on her, or so she hoped. Then, she rounded a particularly sharp bend and her heart nearly stopped. Standing directly in the middle of the road was a pale, ghostly figure, a young girl. Her skin was bluish-white, soaked as though she'd come out of a river. Her long, wet hair clung to her hollow face, and her eyes empty, expressionless, and black-locked onto Jenna's with a haunting intensity. Jenna slammed the brakes, the car screeching to a halt just feet from the figure. Her pulse thundered in her ears. She'd heard stories about a spectral hitchhiker that appeared on Whispering Hollow, asking for a ride she would never finish, a ghost girl, forever lost. Gathering every ounce of courage she had left, Jenna rolled down her window slightly and called out, her voice trembling, "Are you okay?" But the girl didn't respond. She simply tilted her head slowly to one side, as if studying Jenna or judging her. Then, she vanished, gone, like mist dissolving in sunlight. Panicked now, Jenna tried to drive away, but the radio sparked back to life, louder this time. The same distorted voice, more urgent, more desperate. "She's behind you." She dared not look in the rearview mirror. The road twisted again and again, and Jenna pushed her car to its limits, begging it to get her out. "Just one more mile," she told herself. "One more mile and I'll be off this cursed road. I'll never come back here again." But her resolve crumbled as the radio refused to turn off, blaring static and voices she could no longer understand. It was as if the road itself had trapped her. Then, silence. And Jenna was gone. No one knows exactly what happened after that night. Her car was never found. Her phone never pinged. Her last known location was somewhere along Whispering Hollow Road, a place that doesn't show up on most maps. Like many before her, Jenna simply vanished, swallowed by the shadows. Some say her spirit still drives that road, trying to escape whatever darkness found her there. And if you ever find yourself on Whispering Hollow in a night with no moon, where the trees seem to whisper your name, do yourself a favor. Don't stop.